Hi everybody, Kent Martz here with Explore Scientific. Today we're going to be talking about one of our big brands, Alpen Optics. So we're going to start off, the show today is going to be all about spotting scopes. So here on Facebook, we're going to talk about first the Alpen Kodiak 20 to 60 by 80 millimeter spotting scope. What that means is, are we on? We are? Maybe not on. I'm going to go ahead and act like we're on, because if we're not, I can just go back. So, we are live?
Yeah.
Okay, we are live. I won't start again, assuming you've joined us. So, talking about the Alpen Optics Kodiak 20 to 60 by 60 millimeter spotting scope. So, that means that this spotting scope, I'm going to loosen this so I can turn it. This spotting scope right here has a objective of 60 millimeters across, and it has a zoom eyepiece that goes from 20 power to 60 power simply by rotating. It has a lock on it here, and I am not going to force, there we go. So it's simple rotation, rotates the zoom from 20 power to 60 power. This is great spotting scope for grab and go. Comes with a nice little carrying case that it fits in well as a lens cleaning cloth, eyepiece cover that goes on it, and just screws right on and comes off. It's got a built-in keeper for the objective lens cap. And this is a straight through. We're going to look at some others that have 45-degree angles, but this is a straight through right now. So it's a very simple thing to simply just look down and focus with this knob. I'm going to turn it so you can see it. Focus with this knob right here. And it has, I'm getting a lot of glare off that light, so I won't be able to focus on anything, I don't think. It has a focus, a close focus of 20 feet, so we're not going to be able to get it focused here close in the studio, but you simply focus right here, just like a telescope would, except it's going the other direction. This tripod has a nice metal base. It's small because it's designed to put on, a fence, a hood of a truck or car while you're out in the woods. It also comes with a standard 1/4 to 20 nut, so any tripod that has a standard 1/4 to 20 bolt on it can attach to the tripod. So you don't have to use just this tripod. You can use any standard tripod, and that goes for all of the scopes we're talking about today. Spotting scopes, great grab and go. This will make a good package for hiking, backpacking, bird watching, nature watching, even stargazing. Spotting scopes are great devices. If you have one, it's a multi-use device. It's an awesome thing. This one would be difficult to use because you have to look straight through it, whereas the 45-degree angle ones we're going to look at here right now have a much more usable 45-degree, and I will show that to you right now. This is the Alpen Optics 20 to 60 by 60 millimeter spotting scope. Now we're going to move on to a bigger model. This is the Alpen Shasta Ridge spotting scope right here. It also comes with a lens cleaning cloth, and it comes with this big old honkin' right there carry bag for it. So it comes with the carry bag. I'm just going to set this right here, keep it where you can see it. Sir, this is a 20 to 60 by 80 Alpen spotting scope, and as you can tell, it has a 45-degree angle, making it much easier for looking down into.
Extreme weather ready with fully multi-coated optics. The completely waterproof and fog-proof Alpen 786 spotting scope gets your prey in range every time. Get close with optical zoom of 20 to 60 times magnification. The included micro-adjustable tripod gives a steady base, allowing you to dial in your target. Powerful enough to bring your focus into crystal clear view at 1,000 yards. The Alpen 786 spotting scope's 80mm aperture brings enough light to conquer almost any conditions. Make your hunt the best you've ever had with the right equipment from Alpen Optics with the durable 786 Alpen spotting scope.
Through the light train in the telescope has been coated with proprietary coatings that help transmission of light, keep the light in phase so it doesn't have any chromatic aberration, things like that. This one comes with a real cool tripod with slow motion control. So this is a tip that goes up and down. I think you can see it moving there. Yeah, see, you can see it moving. And it also has a control that turns it left and right. So makes it easy if you're looking out through something and want to track something as, say, a deer walking across the field or watch a bird hopping along. You can simply use these slow motion controls, and as you can see right there, by turning it out, it takes a lot of turning to move it, which means it's got a very precise mechanism, you know, so you don't turn it and make it go a long ways to where you can't see it. Also comes with a really nice sturdy tripod. You can raise and lower this tripod simply by unscrewing this right here, and you can raise it up to a little bit higher height. Obviously, the higher it goes, the more shaky it's going to be. I like to use them as low down as I can to reduce vibrations. So this is the Alpen Shasta Ridge 20 to 60 by 80 waterproof spotting scope. Fully multi-coated. It's a rubber armored tripod, the really nice carrying case. Close focus on this model is 30 feet, and it offers 18 millimeters of eye relief, which is great for people who wear glasses. Some people will not have to take their glasses off to be able to use this. Some people will have to take their glasses off. Simple mechanism right here, easy to focus with a finger right here, just rotating it each way. The Alpen Shasta Ridge 20 to 60 by 80 spotting scope right here. One of the great products from Explore Scientific via our Alpen brand of spotting scopes. Now, I'm going to leave this bag up here because it's effectively the same as the one that comes with the Alpen Shasta Ridge 25 by 75 by 100 spotting scope. So as you can tell, this one has a big old honking piece of glass up here in front. Compare the diameters between the 80 and the 100 right here. You can see that 100 brings in significantly more light, and the more light you see, the better off you are in lower light because it puts more light into your pupil, which makes it a brighter image. Has an eyepiece on the end. It zooms from 25 to 75, which is what that 25 to 75 means. Simple turn, can zoom in on something. It also has, same standard focus. It's a 45-degree angle view, and it comes with this tripod. It, once again, has really nice slow motion, up, down, left, right controls, so that you're able to move it very precisely as you follow whatever you're looking at across the mountain or field, or track a bird or whatever. Obviously, if the bird moves, you can move it quickly by moving it the tripod and then fine tune like this. Now, when you're using a spotting scope with high magnification, starting out at 20 and 25, I advise people to use a pair of binoculars. And we don't have any binoculars in the show today, but we've had binoculars in the past because those binoculars allow you to locate in general where they are and give you an idea of where to look and move the telescope to that spot, and helps you find the thing you're looking for. So low power, 10 by 42s or 10 by 50s, and then jump up to the 20 or 25, lets you get centered on the object, and then you can simply, as you follow it, you can zoom in on that device and on that critter, or if you're looking at the moon or a planet, These are fantastic for astronomy as well. Simple to focus. Additionally, these come with a mount right here, so you can buy an adapter on both of these models of the Shasta Ridge, both the 20 to 60 and the 25 to 75. You can attach a camera and actually use this as a camera lens and take pictures through the spotting scope. That's an additional purchase, but it's very possible. It's a very simple thing to set up. So that's the show for today. Oh, got a question? Yep. Yeah, you know, spotting scopes give you some very, as he said, killer views of the moon. Planets will look nice. These are fantastic for astronomy as well as any outdoor sportsman kind of activities. I've used a spotting scope a little bit. I've never used this one. I need to take it out on a clear night and put it on M42, put it on the moon, things like that. And caution, I always caution when we're talking about optics, never look at the sun with an optic, because you will burn your eye, boil your eye. I like your eyes the way they are now, so I don't want them to get injured because you use something in an improper manner. You could buy a solar filter. That's a correct filter to put over the front of this, either glass or foam or a film, and look at the sun, but don't attempt it until you study what you're doing and become educated with it. This would offer a safe solar filter view of the sun as well. So killer views through spotting scopes. They're lightweight, they're portable. Obviously, if you're going to be using this to look at something up in the sky, it's going to be beneficial to have a full-size tripod, so you're not having to sit down on the ground, or you know, you could, for short views, you could put on the hood of a car or hood of a truck, or a park bench or something like that. For longer use, you would want to have a more substantial tripod, full-size height, to make your viewing easier, because you would just get tired of having to hunker over, depending on the position you could get the tripod on these spotting scopes. So we appreciate that comment from Astro. Who was it?
Space Time with Robert.
Space Time with Robert. Thank you, Space Time with Robert. Any other shout outs we can give? You see people checked in there, Paul?
Oh my God.
He's got his microphone over there. We go. He's the disembodied voice.
Can't be on camera and be here ready.
Right. So, shouts to anybody, or he can multitask real well, but he's not used to talking and multitasking. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna go on.
Well, no, let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Got it now.
Now his microphone went kaputz.
Yeah. So we've got Marwan Hakam Balawi. I apologize for butchering everybody's names. Space Time with Robert. Tariq Alhamari.
Hi, Tariq.
Astro Beards on here. Space Time again. And just quite a few comments about the spotting scopes. They have much more uses, obviously, than the just the hunting or whatnot. But it is
absolutely,
it is Alpen, and Alpen is our nice outdoor brand of optics. And Space Time with Robert, he says another great use that we've got out of it was with Mount St. Helens. He got a very nice view of the summit.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, looking at mountains, landscapes, you know, would be pretty awesome. You know, with big binoculars this size, they're impossible to hold up. But a spotting scope this size, it remains a very portable thing you could take with you wherever you're going to do some landscape stuff. Where if you wanted to have some really powerful optics, you know, a pair of binoculars or a telescope this big is going to be, you know, a shorter carry, heavier tripod. This is designed for outdoorsmen who are out hunting typically, but great for bird watching, great for all anything outdoors. So,
well, it's a size of some of the small telescopes.
Oh, it's bigger than a significant number of our First Light telescopes. Yeah, 100 It's a 100 millimeter diameter telescope. You know, our entry level Essential Series Explore Scientific telescope is an 80 millimeter, which is, you know, 20 millimeters bigger than the 60, 20 millimeters smaller than the 100, and it's about this size. So, you know, this is commensurate in price to that as well, below $1,000 for as it sits right now.
Well, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's for the big one. That's for the Shasta Ridge 25 to 75 zoom, 100 millimeters. So we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. We look forward to talking to you next time. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm Kent Martz with Explore Scientific, and we've been talking about the Alpen brand of spotting scopes. We'll be on tomorrow and Friday. No, we won't be on tomorrow. We will be on tomorrow? We won't be on tomorrow. We will be on Friday. I think we've got another show here in the studio at the same time. So we will see you in the future. We appreciate you supporting Explore Scientific. Like us, follow us on our Facebook page. Join us on our Global Star Parties and other broadcasts we do. I'm out of here. Kent Martz. Have a great afternoon.